woman was kicked out of her gym for complaining about a biological man going in the women's locker room. SNAP benefits have officially been cut off, and an 18-year-old avoids all prison time after multiple grapings. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go! Starting with this woman who was kicked out of the gym and her membership revoked after she complained about a trans person entering the women's locker room. Let's take a look at this. We need that to be like a soundbite. Men with big dicks in the women's locker room. It's just the way she says it. And this is in New York, a super lefty society. And they want this. So she's kind of the odd one out here. This is why no one's going at her defense, because no, they're like, whatever, dude. You know, they don't care. But that doesn't mean that her concerns aren't valid. This is one of those issues where it's like both sides can be right. It just depends on the culture of the area.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym. And I think this is probably happening at gyms across America. We're like, trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today,
see what I'm saying? She has such a valid... This is one of those complicated issues where there could be good points on both sides. Me saying that is, I'm like nuking my fucking YouTube political career, but it's the way I just see it as you can argue good points on both sides of this issue. Okay, and she just argued her very good point.
I was naked in the locker room. I turned around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel.
I give a fuck about how you feel, and your feelings are 100% valid, in my opinion. However, you're in fucking lib-ass Los Angeles at a gym where there's just like, it's gay mecca. It's so hard. Like, what are the answers? I don't know. Here's a video of the person we're talking about.
How are you?
Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick?
I'm asking you a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
This person told me he was a woman and demanded that I leave the women's locker room. He said straight women like dick and they're probably looking at me more than you. Gold's Gym staff said their hands were tied by law. They couldn't make him leave. You guys let me know what you think about that. In other news, SNAP benefits are officially over. They're already looting. You know what? I have a hard time believing some of these because like they loot with or without EBT. So who knows if this is recent. Thieves caught on video unloading 2 shopping carts full of stolen merchandise because no more SNAP benefits.
Active robbery in progress. BJ's Concord.
That's probably fake. Oh shit, holding their pants up. Many of you probably already saw this video, but here's a video of a whole family running out of the store because they said they got no EBT.
When you got the whole team helping, no EBT.
Drop the paper! Drop the paper!
Lock the door.
Open the door!
That is wild, bro. They're setting these children up for failure by teaching them to do this and celebrate it. Trump admin to partially resume SNAP benefits as shutdown drags on. So this is official as of today. The Trump administration will partially resume SNAP benefits for November, allocating $4.65 billion in emergency funds to assist 42 million Americans as the shutdown enters day 34. Officials warned payments will be reduced and could face delays. So looks like there are some options, but it's going to be less money and it could be delayed when people are getting it. Here is like some of the ways that a lot of these stores are actually starting to like prepare for this.
I come to Dollar Tree. What is all this?
That is,
Why the f big ass? Like, what the f?
it's to make it harder to steal everything. Yeah,
They
I
got
think it's
all the
clever.
makeup stuff like this.
You can't use EBT bucks on that, but stores are all preparing for looting, or at least in certain areas. This is a graphic I've been seeing get spread around. I'm gonna ask AI to explain. This post argues Snap's 7 to 8 billion monthly cost is inflated by non-citizens, claiming 70% savings of undocumented immigrants are excluded and that 45% of US Afghans receive benefits, urging cuts to prompt self-deportation. Undocumented adults are ineligible for SNAP. The 70% and 45% figures appear exaggerated per fact checks, as citizens comprise most recipients. It's pulling from reality and exaggerating reality. So there is some reality here. So we could be correct about things. We don't want to spread bullshit, even though it sounds good. So I live in West Virginia, and they just changed the EBT rules where I can't be used to purchase soda, and I think that's terrible. I mean, I don't have any problem with soda not being allowed to be purchased.
So I live in West Virginia and they just changed the EBT rules where it can't be used to purchase soda. And I think that's terrible. Like, I'm sorry, but just because you need assistance doesn't mean that you don't deserve to have soda. And you can
Go buy
argue
it
all day long that it's not a necessity.
You can go buy
But-
soda. Nobody's telling you can't buy soda.
It's
She's acting like she's not allowed to have soda. Isn't that stupid as shit? That's not what's being said here, bro. Apparently, there's a TikTok account that has uploaded multiple AI-generated videos showing people supposedly regretting their vote for the current administration and crying over losing their benefits. This is how they are, right? There is no abundance of these videos that exists. Therefore, they have to make them with AI. They have to lie in order to make it real.
I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
Are we supposed to feel bad for her? Didn't we tell her this was going to happen?
You made it up, you dumb, crazy bitch. Man went shopping at his local Walmart today and said the shelves are nicely restocked. There were no people with overflowing carts because everyone's paying with cash now.
Only in America do we have people that have $1,200 iPhones checking to see if their SNAP benefits hit.
Facts. When the EBT funding runs out and the looting starts. Oh, there it is. Oh, there was another one. Where was that other one? Check this one out. This is what I used for my thumbnail for the live stream. And now we got to talk about the heavier subject for today. I'm just going to read this. Body cam footage released showing an Oklahoma teen crying while being arrested for graping multiple high schoolers. Jessie Mack Butler so badly assaulted one of the girls that she needed surgery on her neck. According to the girl, Butler repeatedly graped and strangled her if she refused him. The girl was about 30 seconds from being killed, according to a doctor. Despite the horrific details and conviction, Butler, who was facing nearly 80 years behind bars, avoided all jail time thanks to his youthful offender status.
Give me your wallet and phone and stuff. So, okay. Your what?
They're in the car.
Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it? Okay. So, can you tell him what you just told me, or?
Yeah. So we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail. I told your mom that she can contact a bondsman, and you shouldn't be there very long. But there just is a process for paperwork and stuff. But right now you do have to come with us, and I do have to put you in handcuffs. So turn around for me.
You have to put him in handcuffs?
Yeah.
You know we're going to win this. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you out. For me? Alright, stay silent. Rick knows about this. Candy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you, okay? Stay strong, okay? Say your prayers.
Okay, so he's going to go right to the city of Stillwater jail, and if you'll just contact her, then she does this all the time. She knows what to do.
Yeah.
Make sure
Okay.
she knows Stillwater Police Department, not a county.
Yeah.
Stillwater Police Department
Yeah.
on Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know that
perfect.
we're the ones that picked him up.
And
They
when
don't-
we say we are the ones.
Stillwater PD.
Stillwater PD.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way they don't think he went like straight over and he's over at the county.
Awful experience for the child.
Pat you down, spread your feet for me. Nothing on your side.
That's just.
This mom right here, you could just tell she's like, I'm gonna get you out. This kid right here, she bails him out on everything his whole life. That's why he's graping girls in high school. So there's more to this story. Oklahoma's teen rapist Jesse Mack Butler arrested on 11 counts of grape and assault and isn't getting in a cage for the rest of his life, all because his youthful offender status. The only thing this monster received was probation. Jesse Mack Butler assaulted one of the girls so horrific that she needed surgery on her neck from being repeatedly raped and strangled repeatedly. The same girl was about 30 seconds from losing her life, according to a doctor who treated her. Another one of the victims says Butler had repeatedly raped and strangled her if she had refused him. So he pled guilty, but got some sort of weird plea deal. Yeah, here we go. I'll get you out. She's the problem. She is the problem. Yeah, she's bailed him out of everything his entire life. I'll get you out. Don't worry. And she did. These are the two judges who let him walk free. Special Judge Susan Worthington and Judge Jesse Stone. Why does she look like that? What the hell? Oklahoma State Representative J.J. Humphrey did not hold back after Jesse Mack Butler, 18, avoided jail time despite being convicted of graping and assaulting 2 high school girlfriends.
How in the world did this judge come back and rule that, no, we're going to place him under a Youthful Offender Act and make it to where this sexual predator, this person convicted of all these sexual crimes, no longer has to do any of the things that require time, that require check-in and to register as a sex offender, turn him back out on the street without any kind of oversight over him. That's, again, if that don't fire you up, there's something wrong.
Fires me up. That is crazy. This is foul. This is wrong. This is not, bro, this is the justice system being totally broken. Where is the justice? Wait, what? And now it is time for Daily Crash House. I'm just still like, that last story. What the fuck? All right, let's get into it.
There's a house near me that I drive past all the time that has like so many Trump signs, so many Trump flags. And it always, I just fucking roll my eyes. I give it the finger, even though nobody's outside. I give it the finger every time I drive by. But today when I drove by, there was a cop, a firefighter, and an ambulance there. And somebody was being put into the back of the ambulance. So today's gonna be a good day.
And you want to pretend like you're the good guy. This guy is claiming that he is going to vote for Mamdani 6 times. I will say, I think that this guy is just trying to get attention on his music.
I'm here in New York, about to illegally vote for Zohran Mamdani 6 times. Yeah. 6.
Right. I think he's lying. I think he's just trying to trigger everybody. But this is true. A man dressed as a woman scolds a woman dressed as an Indian for how... Oh my God. Yeah, we did a short on this earlier.
She's dressed as a Native American.
Are you trans? Is that a costume or is that how you are? Huh?
Do I look trans?
A little bit.
You look trans.
But it's also Halloween. I look trans?
Why don't you just mind your own business? I'm not even talking to you. I don't give a fuck what you're talking
You're offended? You're offended, but you're dressed up like a girl.
Bro, look at all this food dripping. It's all over his face. It's all over his clothes. I don't think this is a trans person. I think that this is someone dressed up as something for Halloween. It is funny that this person's dressing as a woman, but is offended at someone dressing as an Indian. And as someone who's got native in him, I don't give a shit, bro. I don't fucking care. And no one else does either. No one gives a fuck. Only people that aren't native give a fuck. American woman who converted to Islam, married a Muslim, and sells Qurans online attacks a woman for recording herself outside a mosque during prayer.
Well, I just saw another insufferable See You Next Tuesday standing next to a mosque in Dearborn, Michigan while the Adhan was playing going, "Did you hear that? Can you hear that? In America, not everyone wants to hear that." Well, first of all, not everybody wants to hear you, Karen, but here we are. You know, Karen, I live next door to a church. Like, you can see the steeple from my back porch. And those church bells be ding-donging multiple times a day. And you know what I do? Absolutely nothing, because I'm not an insufferable wench who wastes my God-given time hating people who have never done anything to me. But I do find it interesting that it's always people like you, Karen, who are so offended in the name of Christianity and yet seem to be allergic to the verse, love thy neighbor. Maybe your Bible says, film thy neighbor and try to go viral.
I think this video would have a lot more impact for people if she wasn't so insufferable. Boomer Karens take over Chicago Home Depot to protect illegal aliens and what bother employees. I've seen these videos of them bothering employees. Let's take a look.
Really the responsibility I'm there to lock down stores and deny access to potential federal agents and bounty hunters.
Okay.
Do not present a valid judicial.
It's a bunch of Karens out there. This isn't as bad as one of the ones I saw earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up. She went in the store to harass the employees.
No. We're gonna ask you to leave.
You don't want to look at it? You don't want to hear it? We're customers.
You can send it to our media relations.
Okay, thank you.
So she's in there bothering employees, trying to get filming them, trying to get them to sign some shit. And they just fucking work there, dude. They just work there. She's mad because illegal immigrants are getting arrested in the parking lot. So she's bothering people that are just working there, trying not to have to live off of EBT bucks. Transgender student at Oklahoma State University vandalized a Young Americans for Freedom table, taking their flyers and throwing them everywhere. Dude, these videos are so endless. They cannot help themselves.
Hey, what's your name?
Now?
What's your name?
Now.
Now's your name? That's a great name.
Yes, it is a great name.
Oh.
This is our property, and you are once again stealing it and littering.
Congratulations, you're on camera.
Freedom of speech means you have the right to say whatever you want, and I have the right to tell you to fuck off.
Not censor others, all right?
What?
You could say fuck off, but it doesn't give you, it doesn't give you the right to fucking throw all their shit everywhere. That's not a free pass. They just make shit up so they can win a fucking argument they've made up.